Hey guys, welcome to the Fight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Alexander Usyk and Joshua second fight. 5 reasons why the Briton will win a rematch and regain the titles. On August 20th, the long-awaited rematch between Briton Anthony Joshua and Ukrainian Alexander Usyk will take place in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Almost a year ago, Alexander sensationally defeated AJ, as a result of which the career of the British heavyweight was under threat. The layers before the second match have changed dramatically. Now Usyk is considered a clear favorite, but the intrigue is still present. Today I will tell you 5 reasons why Anthony can win a rematch. Everyone knows that Anthony Joshua is a modest, but at the same time ambitious athlete. He doesn't like to lose, doesn't know how to put up with defeats. And who can, you ask? In fact, not all fighters painfully accept failures. But Anthony is one of those athletes who can't keep going until they shake his stone off their shoe. In 2019, the Briton was unexpectedly stopped by Andy Ruiz. And what did Joshua do first? He activated the rematch clause. The same thing happened at this time. I'm sure that promoter Eddie Hearn described in detail to AJ what will happen to his career if he lost to Usyk for the second time. The Briton himself understands this, but the desire to restore the injured honor is above all. And in such conditions, people go out of their way just to recap the failure. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. As AJ himself said, I got my ass kicked last time. Usyk beat me, but I know I can perform better. I have already returned and become a 2-time world champion. And now nothing motivates me as much as the thought that I will become a 3-time champion. As you can see, Joshua visualizes success. No, this is by no means self-confidence. This is a belief in one's own strength. It's another matter how the Briton prepares, but he already has the most important thing. This is the same 100 ago that makes you get up in the morning day after day and do heavy exercises just to achieve success. Dimensions and physical strength. Before the first match, most experts and bookmakers believed that the Ukrainian would not find an alternative to the physical strength and size of the opponent. However, the saying that a good big fighter will always beat a good little fighter didn't work. Usyk found something to answer with, or rather, Andy couldn't realize his trump cards. The Briton decided to box, while he had to break his opponent. This is a tactical mistake that AJ's coach is responsible for. In Joshua's corner, the wrong advice sounded. Keep working with the jab, everything is fine, they told him. But no one noticed that Anthony's power work was bearing fruit. The blows to the body alarmed the Ukrainian. But the Briton kept the center of the ring and allowed Alexander to host. In the rematch, Joshua must return to his roots and become an aggressor again, use his growth and exert maximum pressure. Well, let's remind that the most difficult fights of Usyk were with those who pressed him and didn't allow him to prepare his attacks. This was how Derek Chisora, Maris Brady's act, and Artur Beterbiev factored in the match ring. Impact power. From the second aspect, the third one flows smoothly. Anthony is not just a healthy weight, he is a beating weight. In modern boxing, he is one of the pronounced punchers. The Briton won only 2 fights by decision. Of course, this is far from the main aspect in boxing. But if you have dynamite in your hands, and you keep it in reserve and practice fencing, it's just stupidly. Only by connecting his strength and power, he is able to win. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.